It is time for the grand finale. We have Branded Despia versus Armed Dragon. Not just any Armed Dragon player, but Heartbreaker, the creator of the Armed Dragon Guide, has made it to the grand finale of the Meta Weekly. Hajime.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at it. Let's go.
We have the Pile Armed activating. It is activating to send one other card to then special summon from your hand. We're going to be chaining Max C to be drawing off of every special summon. How well does your deck do under the Max C challenge? Pile Armed is going to be sending the level 5 activating from the graveyard to be negated. Attempting to add a level 5 or higher Wind Dragon from your deck to your hand, which could be the Tempest. No ad for you. Well, hard drew into the semi-limited, newly semi-limited Fusion Destiny into non-targeting destruction. Now, whoa, drew into Kelbeck. Kelbeck activatable if a card sent from the hand or deck to the opponent's graveyard to spin the DPE back in the extra. It's okay, DPE could pop itself plus the Pile Armed Dragon to come back during the next standby phase. Oh boy, that was nasty. Ripping into that Kelbeck. But, you know, it really didn't do that much. DPE coming back. We did not use our Max C preemptively to get that just draw one, so we're saving it for next turn. Alubur on summon, going to activate searching for Branded Fusion. Branded Fusion is going to be fusing into Lubellion. Now, not a lot of people are playing the Ghost Spell, but the Ghost Spell could stop the Lubellion unless you Chainlink block it by putting it on Chainlink 1, Tragedy on Chainlink 2. That's exactly what we're doing. We are not going to be negated. No negate for you. Tragedy gets searching. Grabbing the ad libitum and fusing into our Mirror Jade. Mirror Jade with the non-targeting monster banish. Wiping out the DPE. Now you may be thinking, why not activate? You activate, they chain activate, you get popped. If they activate first, then you chain banish. You know, it's kind of messed up. What do? We will be able to Max C in the draw phase, though. Banishing our Kelbeck to get the Albion in the graveyard. Follow up Branded in red. Going to be negated by the Ghost Bell attempting to grab back a engraved monster back to the hand to then fusion summon with. Not allowing it. Mudora. Get spinning. Spinning the DPE back in the deck. No DPE resummon for you. Albion being sent to the graveyard for the non-target banish, grabbing back a Branded in red. Branded in red going to be ready for the big plays next turn. Nothing to summon with the DPE. No play with the level 5 Armed Dragon at 4,700 life. That is lethal damage. But Heartbreaker now gets to go first. Shot Boogie taking that game one. No hand trap, no Max C. Let's go. Full wombo combo. Armed Dragon level 3 is going to special summon an Armed Dragon from the deck. The Pile Armed is going to be the Armed Dragon level 7 is going to activate, grabbing an Armed Dragon from the deck to the hand. We're going to special summon Pile Armed from the deck. Armed Dragon level 5, adding Armagram, which could banish 2 from the graveyard to summon. Lightning Dragon Ruler is going to discard to summon a Tempest from the deck. That is rank 7 Exceed. This is the line if you have 2 level 7s with the Armed Dragon deck. Write this down. We're going to summon a token in every open monster slot. This used to give us infinite negate. We did lose that because the Union Carrier got banned. So we are instead making Dagda. Dagda into Link Spider. Link Spider and Dagda making the Anaconda. We unfortunately had nothing to activate on the field to trigger the Dagda. Even though it's not a trigger, I do say that. If you activate something on the field, Dagda could set a Scythe. Well, we already have Scythe in the hand. Luckily. Armagram banishing 2 from the grave to come forth and Shokan. Tempest also banishing from the grave to come forth and Shokan. What are we doing here? What the heck? Masquerena is completely extra on top of this. We are linking before we turn off the ability to link because Auroradon says you can't link anymore. All right. We are going to be summoning triple token. The Auroradon's going to tribute itself in a token to summon a level 1 Garnet. That level 1 Garnet's going to make a level 4 Synchro. With that level 4 Synchro, we're going to make the Cupid Pitch into the Borreload Savage Dragon by making the Cupid Pitch into a level 5 with the level 3 token. And the Cupid Pitch is going to search for Corridor to do a band in the TCG combo on top of this Omni Negate. Corridor. Corridor is a Thunder. Activate a Thunder monster effect in the hand by returning a banished monster back into the deck. Then you could summon Colossus, which is not allowed in TCG, disallowing the opponent to search for any card from their deck, and it's also indestructible per Thunder you have in the graveyard to banish instead of being destroyed. Anaconda summoning the DPE, the last thing you want to do because it locks you out of special summoning. What is this field? Negate anything. Can't add from the deck to the hand. You could link during the opponent's turn into a unicorn to spin a card on the field back into the hand, of the deck that is. You could DPE, non-target pop a card in the field, but we're doing it right now to pop our Scythe, which when sent to the graveyard will activate to summon and then lock the opponent out of the extra deck. All right. We do have a counter with the Call by the Grave, but we have a counter for the counter. So what do? Call by the Grave, negate the Scythe, banish it, Borreload, negate the negate. Branded opening, just branded opening. Can't search, so we're gonna summon. Send in the Tragedy, which cannot activate to search. Alibur, which cannot activate to search. 2 cards have just been stopped here, just from the Colossus being on the field. Scythe now activating, locking you out of the extra deck, and that's a big oof. You just have no play. You tried to make a play? No. Ash, negate. Well, well, well. We still have our normal summon. We could attack in a Masquerena. So because of that, we are going to link off into triple monster negates. We're going to be setting the opening, which will be negated. Oops, maybe we should have done that before having him go into the Masquerena play. Rip. And just like that, the Borreload Savage Dragon can negate again. DPE, did you forget about me? Back on the field, non-targeting poppage. We're going to Armogram, banish 2 from the grave to come forth and summon. Now, Armogram can negate and reduce, I believe, right? You could target 1 face-up monster, negate and reduce. Pile Arm Dragon, discarding to come forth and special summon. Level 3, adding level 7. It's time for the battle phase. Lethal damage. Armogram, suck up the Alibur. And just like that, let's hop into game number 3. Yes. Arm Dragon, Borreload, Colossus, DPE. All right, all right. Alibur, search Branded Fusion, Ash negate the Branded Fusion. Oh boy. Okay. Come to me. You do not negate Alibur. You wait for the Branded Fusion with your Ash. That is ideal. This is when you do it. And you got him. By negating the effect, not the activation, you cannot activate another Branded Fusion. We're gonna go into Poly. Palmerize with the Kit and the Alibur into a simple Masquerade. Every activation of a card you do, you burn for 600. Banishment will be able to reborn the Alibur, then fuse with either side of the field. Get burning. Activating to summon the Pile Arm, activating the Arm Dragon level 5, grabbing the Tempest, minus 1200, minus 1800 as the Pile Arm sends a level 7 from the deck, boosting our attack to 4900, level 7 adding the Arm Dragon Flash, which could special summon an Arm Dragon level 3, going in with that 4900 attack, taking out the Masquerade, triggering the Alibur to summon itself onto the field. Now main phase 2, Burner into Blaster. Discarding itself plus another card into our rank 7 Exceed. Not going into Tomahawk. Wants to deal with the back row before making the Tomahawk play. We're going to detach summon 2 token. Then we can tribute itself or a token to pop the back row. That is the Branded Banishment play. Reborning the Masquerade. And then Fusion Summoning. Optional Fusion. Fuse with either side of the field, fusing into Dragostapalia, which can negate the Tomahawk play. He's ready, he's waiting. We're going to be linking this off into Dagda. Activate the Armed Dragon, Flash, chain the Dagda to set a Scythe. Oh, like what? I don't know about this, mate. What? I don't like that negate one bit. That's like a really desperate negate. We could just Anaconda now, right? We got Burner and Tempest into the Tomahawk. Like, holy moly. This is bringing me flashbacks back to Dragon Rulers. This is it. This is what Dragon Rulers were doing. This is nuts. Tomahawk, activate. Nothing to negate it. The Dagda baited that negate big time. We're going to use nearly all of our monsters to make access code talker. Main phase 2, by the way. MP2 access code talker. What I think he would have done is maybe he would have made Anaconda, and then he would negate Anaconda, then he would be doing the same field anyway. Pretty much. Pretty much. You know, it wasn't like a huge throw here. He was screwed no matter what is what I'm sticking by. We're going to summon a level 1 tuner from the deck, making our Cupid Pitch. Cupid Pitch is going to become level 5. And then we're going to make Borreload Savage Dragon for the Omni Negates. Omni Negate, we have Corridor, which can return a banished card to make the Colossus, locking him out of adding. Damn. Way to flip the duel, turning turn 2 and a turn 1. Corridor, return, Dracosac. You activated a Thunder from the hand. Now, you cannot add. If you rip an Albert, it's no good. We have nothing activatable from the grave. Branded Fusion is activatable. Now, the Borreload negates the activation, so if we had another one, we could activate another one, but we do not. We're going to summon our Mudora first, maybe try to bait him into negating. Do you want to negate that? You don't? Well, I guess I'm just going to pass. Back to Heartbreaker. Activate the access code talker, banishing itself to wipe out the set. Branded Fusion at 4,800 life. No freaking way. Heartbreaker, the creator of the Armed Dragon Guide, is your Meta Weekly champion. Lethal damage. Heartbreaker wins it all. Damn. Chat, check out his Armed Dragon Guide. Check it out. Check it out. He's got the core cards. He's got the tech cards. He's got example decks. You're now going to have his deck list, combos, example decks, the core, the DPE Scythe version. Well, but, you know, wait for the first place deck list. He's getting Diamond 1 with the deck, example combos. What the hell? Chazzing it up with Armed Dragon. Love to see it. Meta Weekly top decks, 100+ players. Let's look at the breakdown. Branded Despia, a Shizu Chaos. What the hell is going on? I feel like there was some meta manipulation from this first place player playing Runic Stun, because in the Google translation, with their 68% win rate Runic deck, they said that Despia was stronger than expected and was the best way, except for Despia being the best way to counter their deck. So everyone probably jumped on Despia to counter Runic Stun, because they say otherwise Runic beats all decks besides Despia. And there you go. A bunch of copycats playing the Runic Stun, they got clapped by Branded Despia. Let's see the top decks. All right, starting from the bottom, we got Glazy with Spiral Punk. Interesting. I feel like I've not really seen the deck be played this way. Very nice. Okay. And then we have Lemon with Branded Despia 60-card Ishizu. Absolute insanity. Okay. We have Vector, 42-card Branded Ishizu Despia. Very nice. I'll give you a tip against the Runic deck, the Floodgate Runic deck. So number one, a good reason why this is good against Floodgate Runic is because there can only be one doesn't really do anything to Branded Despia. There can only be one monster type of each. So that you could summon Fairy, Dragon, Worm, Fiend. You play right through this. Gozen's not too big of a deal. I get, Skill Drain could be annoying. But another big thing is the Hug-In protects the field spell. But if you summon Chimera, you want to select the Hug-In and the field spell. I say select, it's not target. On resolution, select those cards for destruction. The Hug-In cannot protect the field spell if she's being destroyed at the same time, including a Floodgate. So you want to pop her and another card at the same time to get that wipe to go through. We have Lucatos Freestyle, The Adamantipator decks are going to change. The Vernisilith, I did leak them coming, and they're coming. They're going to make the deck a lot better. So this is how they're being played right now. Smile Sun. We got Cyberstein randomly being milled. We got the Nemesis Flag randomly being milled. You then reborn them with the Cross Sheep or the Sprite Elf to then search for your Protoss or your Eschatos. And you could also make your Infinite Negate Exterio. I like it. I think I would update my 15 win streak deck with those cards. At least one, probably, of each. Cloud Strife, 60 card, Chaos is Shizu. Looking nice. I think Necroface is going to be replaced with the tier limit cards. I think so. We then have Valiru. It might actually be, if they pre-hit tier limit hard enough, it might actually be a funny strategy to just banish all their tier limits and then they don't activate. The Liru, 40 card, Branded. Branded really just popped off. I think from people playing in the Duelist Cup, they're just like, wow, Branded is good. Kaido, Mathmech. Nice, nice, nice. We have Dizanatin, double Fossil Dyna. Maybe Vernisilith with this will be funny. Good job. Moving on. We have Yurievna. Spicy 60 card Ashizu Chaos. I have to check out the tier list after this. Aaron Domdog. Aaron Domdog, 60 cards. I'm loving it. All looking very similar. Exchange the Spirit and the Gravekeeper Trap. Get the additional benefits out of the Ashizu cards. Okay. Whatever with the Fluanderese deck. Playing the Barrier Water with a Small World so you could search it. Okay. We have Kid Arts. More Thunder Dragon. No Thunder Dragon Fusion. Oh, yeah, there is. There is. Thunder Dragon Fusion version of the deck. Okay. Let's keep on going. Scar Black with Clean Runic Sprite. Moving on, we have Shabugi, 46 cards, a Shizu branded Despia. Tell Konami to unban Dragoon. If they do, I will have early intel. And then Heart freaking Breaker. Heartbreaker with the Armed Dragon clean 40 cards. 40 cards still has room for 2 called by, 3 Ash, 3 Maxi, plus a ton of the Armed Dragon. And wow, even Ghost Bell room. Lots of hand traps. I would think that this deck would be more than 40 card. Triple of the Burner and Lightning. What the hell? How? How is this a deck? Beautiful. Extra deck, main deck. I'm 100% going to learn the deck now. You have convinced me. I've been on the fence. I thought the deck got a lot worse because you lost Union Carrier, but your deck's still good. It's nuts. Good job, Heartbreaker. Let's do it.